It has truly been a breathtaking year for Victoria Mboko, a season that reads like a coming-of-age story written on the grand stages of tennis. Just months ago, she began the year ranked far down the ladder, at world number 284, an unheralded teenager from Canada known mostly to insiders who whispered about her potential. Now, as the season draws to a close, she stands on the threshold of the sports elite, poised just outside the top 20 in the world. The rise has been nothing short of meteoric, driven by her relentless work ethic, her composure under fire, and her unshakable belief that she belonged among the best. This week in Hong Kong, the story took another dazzling turn. Entering the tournament as the third seed, Mboko battled through a field of seasoned professionals, each match testing not only her skill but her emotional endurance. In the final, she faced Spain's Cristina Bucsa, a player known for her grit and defensive craft. It was the kind of contest that demanded not only physical power but also patience and poise, qualities rare in players so young, yet increasingly becoming Mboko's signature. The match unfolded like a roller coaster. The first set saw long, grinding rallies where both women refused to yield. Mboko, showing a maturity beyond her years, adjusted her tactics mid-set, finding deeper angles and stepping inside the baseline to dictate play. She took the opener 7-5 after a thrilling exchange at the net that brought the crowd to its feet. But Bucsa, far from surrendering, countered with experience and resilience. The second set became a nerve-jangling duel that stretched to a tiebreak, both players trading winners and gasps from the crowd. When Bucsa snatched the tiebreak 9-7, leveling the match, it felt like momentum might shift away from the young Canadian. Yet, that's where Mboko's character shone brightest. Between sets, she sat quietly in her chair, eyes fixed, barely moving, as though she was replaying every moment, every missed opportunity, and transforming them into fuel. When she returned to the court, she was a storm of precision and intent. Her serves grew heavier, her forehands penetrated deeper, and her court movement became poetry in motion. The final set was a masterclass in controlled aggression. Mboko raced to a 6-2 finish, sealing her second WTA title of the year with a scream of triumph and tears of disbelief. For Mboko, Hong Kong wasn't just another tournament. It was a statement, a declaration that her breakthrough in Montreal earlier this year had been no fluke. That first title, won in front of her home crowd, had already placed her on the radar. But winning here, far from home, in an entirely different environment, proved that her success could travel. It confirmed her evolution from a promising prospect into a formidable, world-class competitor. Observers have marveled at how quickly she's adapted to the demands of the tour. Still only a teenager, she carries herself with the discipline of a veteran. Coaches describe her as fearless in practice and analytical in matches. She studies opponents meticulously, taking notes, visualizing plays, and making micro-adjustments that often turn the tide. Off-court, her humility and quiet confidence have made her a favorite among fans and journalists alike. Her season has been a journey through constant learning and reinvention. From the hard courts of North America to the clay of Europe and the heat of Asia, Mboko has faced contrasting styles and conditions, emerging stronger each time. Her mental resilience has been tested repeatedly, in grueling three-setters, tight tiebreaks, and moments when fatigue could have clouded her focus. Yet, instead of folding under pressure, she's grown sharper, hungrier, more assured. Ending the year just outside the top 20 feels almost surreal for someone who began it outside the top 250. It speaks to her dedication, the hours of unseen training, and the unwavering support from her coaching team and family. Her rise also signals the emergence of a new generation of Canadian tennis talent, following in the footsteps of stars who have inspired her journey to in Hong Kong. As she lifted the trophy and waved to a crowd chanting her name, there was a moment of reflection on how far she has come in such a short time. Just a year ago, she was playing smaller ITF events, dreaming of nights like this. Now she stands among the sports elite, with a season that will be remembered as the true beginning of her story. The victory marks more than another title. It's the continuation of a transformation, from a promising junior to a genuine threat on the WTA Tour. With each match, Victoria Mboko continues to grow into her own, redefining what's possible for young athletes who dare to dream big, work hard, and believe when few others do. Today as she heads into the off-season, one thing is clear: this is just the beginning. Her eyes are already set on the next challenge, the next leap forward. And if this season has been any indication, the tennis world had better be ready, because Victoria Mboko isn't done rising yet.